Hello, online pipe community. Ethan Parsimonious Piper here. It is Cobb Tuesday. Got my Cobb Tuesday cob. Missouri country gentleman. No Cobb Tuesday hat today. Our temperatures are back up in the low 90s. It is just not gonna happen. What have I got in my cob? Well, the blend of the week this week is none other than Boswell Piper's Pleasure. This was a sample given to me by St. David's Pipes up at the Columbus show. Let's see if I can keep it lit while I talk. It is Burley and Black Cavendish. Aromatic with a chocolate and vanilla topping. As aromatics go, really not bad. Boswell's has a good reputation when it comes to aromatics. I'm not an aromatic smoker, so to give you the most fair review of this, it burns pretty dry. I didn't have any problems with gurgling. I didn't have any problems with it smoking hot and wet. And I do taste vanilla and chocolate. Now, that said, this is still just a 3 out of 5 stars for me. After all, it's an aromatic that tastes like food. Those are very, very rarely ever going to get more than 3 stars from me. My wife likes this. She said this is a 4 or 5 star for the room note. If you're putting together a Boswell's order anyway, and you like aromatics, or would just like to try a vanilla chocolate type soft aromatic, Piper's Pleasure is worth a try. However, if you don't live nearby or you're not putting together an order anyway, for me, this would not replace, say, Lane 1Q, which is readily available online, cheaply in bulk. This is good, but it's not going to knock the king off the throne. Now, that is more vanilla, admittedly, but to me, a soft aromatic is a soft aromatic is a soft aromatic. So, Lane 1Q, I don't taste enough of anything that just knocks me out of this one. Now, I would like to see a review from an aromatic smoker so that we can get an opinion from somebody who really does enjoy this type of blend more than the dark, strong stuff that I tend to gravitate toward. It's just... I can give it as fair a review as I can. My wife likes it. It's not bad. I would still buy Lane 1Q. Even though that one's a little more monochromatically vanilla. If I wanted chocolate, I put in orders a couple times a year. Drop in a couple times a year to Milan in Roanoke, and they've got a couple of chocolatey blends that my wife likes too. So I would just get those. So somebody out there, tell us what you think. If this is one of your favorites, let us know. I really would like to see this reviewed by an aromatic lover. Moving on, Occasional Clay Piper is having a 100 sub giveaway. Now, please don't enter me, but I want to play along here because I like this. This type of question comes up periodically, and I really like hearing people's answers. Sometimes the old timers will have a different memory. They'll think of something new, and more often than not, it's the newcomers that we get to hear for the first time answering a question that we may have heard a dozen times. He wanted to know what one of our earliest pipe-related memories was. Well, for me, it was my uncle. My mom's older brother was 8 years older than her. Her younger brother was 8 years younger than her. Her older brother had kids that were only less than a year younger than his younger brother. So I had uncles and cousins who were the same age. At any rate, my Uncle Bill smoked a pipe when I was a kid, and he smoked a vanilla Cavendish, something that just always smelled like, well, it smelled like Christmas to me, because most of the time when we got to see Uncle Bill, it was at Christmas time. Thank you, Greg, for this lighter. Works really, really well indoors. But yeah, most of the time we got to see Uncle Bill was at Christmas time. So that smell, that soft smell of vanilla Cavendish, that smelled like Christmas to me. It definitely smelled like Uncle Bill. Anytime I smelled vanilla, I would think of him. And I think of mostly his home up in New York. He smoked down in the basement. And I can remember going from the kitchen, going downstairs when he had a pipe lit up, and just as soon as you opened that cellar door, you were hit with this wonderful, wonderful soft aroma, which is one of the reasons that I don't really complain when my wife wants me to smoke something that smells good, or when I'm out in public to smoke something with a nice aromatic edge to it, just because those are my favorite memories. And so even if they're not now my favorite tobaccos, anytime I smoke something like that, it does remind me of Uncle Bill and his pipes when I was a kid. So link to Occasional Clay Piper will be down below. Drop by. Like I said, I think his giveaway ends tomorrow. Give him a look. Nice guy. Give him a sub. With that, folks, enjoy your Cobb Tuesday. Light something you like, maybe in a cob, and enjoy that too.